Recorded live in studio on World Cafe, it's Mdou Moctar with the performance of Imouhar. It's a song originally from the 2024 album Funeral for Justice, which is available now. The record's been reimagined as an acoustic record, the newly released Tears of Injustice. Joining me to talk about it is Mdou Moctar and producer-bassist for the band, Mikey Colton. I'm Kallao, this is World Cafe. Thank you both so much for being here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you
Thanks for having us.
First, I want to actually ask you a question about the song we just heard, Imouhar, or Comrade in English, or Brother. you talk about the Tamashek language, lyrics that say you stopped speaking it, you stopped writing it. Can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you to write the song and what is going on with that language?
I feel like honestly, the people like has something in their mind, like they think talking in French, it's something like big, and then they're starting to lose their language. We have our own dialogue, and then we have Shifina, we write it, but when they come, they start teaching people the French language, and then if you're gonna go to school, they're gonna teach you French, and then it's with that language you're gonna have work, you're gonna have your diploma, stuff like that, and then no one take the other languages like serious. They take the other languages like local language, even if you know that language, nothing gonna happen. Like you can't have the job if you just speak your own language.
Right.
And then the people started like to lose the language. That is starting. You're gonna see like a lot of people. No one said how to write Shifina.
Yeah, and you lose your history in the process. Yeah,
everything is starting like to go away.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think about that. It's our language. That it's what we are. We have to respect it. We have to take care about it. We have to teach that to the kids. Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking with Mdou Moctar here on World Cafe. The new album is Tears of Injustice. And I want to give some context because last year's album, Funeral for Justice, a very powerful declaration accompanied by some very aggressive guitar playing. I want people to hear a little bit of the title track from the last album. Now, the new record, Tears of Injustice, is a very different sounding rendition of that album. Why did you want to reimagine it as an acoustic record?
The music, it's like everyone has his own taste.
Sure.
Yeah. Some people like prefer to listen to that like from acoustic. It's more like simple, and then they listen. Some people want to dance, and then after they dance, they are tired. They're gonna say, "I want to know what this guy talking about."
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like I want to catch the both crowd.
Yeah. A chance for you to do that. Well, Mikey, you produced, the first of the two albums, Funeral for Justice, and I know that you have a background a little bit in, DIY and punk and hardcore coming out of DC. I'm kind of curious how you approached, producing a record that was very plugged in, very amped, to a record that is, a very different speed.
The intent of both records were there, and the message was there in both of the records.
Mm-hmm.
So there is this very punk quality to an acoustic record, and the basis of Tuareg guitar music is acoustic guitar sending messages back and forth, and we really wanted to capture that. As artists like Billy Bragg did the same thing. That stuff is equally as punk, if not more, than aggressive music. And
yeah, some of the earliest folk artists were punk in their own way.
Exactly. So the intent of both of the records are to keep it raw, to keep it at its truest form.
Yeah. This is World Cafe. We're talking with Mdou Moctar. The new album is available now, Funeral for Justice. It's a companion to Tears of Injustice. The first record was already recorded, and you were thinking about what you might do for companion songs. When you were on tour in the United States, you got news from Niger that there was a military coup. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened and how that affected you guys back here?
It was difficult for us, but in the end we was in home. But honestly, it's very expensive, more than triple. It's like 3 times. then normal price. Yeah, the people suffered, no job, stuff like that. To see how the people, special from the villages, survive in that problems, and then we do a lot of donation. We help the people. Thank you for the help the people did for us here. We support a lot of like different families with that. I already have the pictures for that.
Yeah. But this record was recorded in the States while waiting to be able to go home to Niger. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Mhm,
Yeah,
that's correct.
right as the coup started.
Mhm.
And when you finally made it back to Niger, part of completing the record was gathering Tuareg singers for call and response vocals. Can you tell me a little bit about how that happened?
That was amazing. That was a fun time. Like
Tell me about that experience.
we invite a lot of like young generation, and then it's like an honor for them like to be in the album. Yeah, we in Africa it's like everything we share it like family. We sit down in the house, we eat together in the same plate. Mikey was there, and then we just record like that, like fun, like it was like amazing. We changed the place. Today we are here. We are in this home. Tomorrow we're gonna go to another place. It was like something. I think Mikey, did you like it?
I think it without having when we added those vocals in, it really completed the record. You know, it's all about being together. The natural idea of doing this acoustic thing is like exactly how they play at home. It's like at picnics and stuff, and it's a bunch of Tuaregs singing and clapping together, and there's nothing more powerful than a group of Tuaregs singing and clapping together and eating together and being everyone, community. That's really what it's about.
Yeah. That remind me my beginning for the music. It's how we play. We just like we play in the community. Everyone sing together, and we make the tea. We make fire. We eat together, dancing, stuff like that. You see the sky in the desert. Sometimes it's cold. It's so natural. It's something like very special for me. It's like we never talk about, hey guys, which song we're gonna play, what we're gonna play tonight. That never happened.
Yeah.
And then we trust each other.
Yeah.
When I start playing, I don't have to say nothing for them. I just touch my guitar. They know what I'm saying.
Yeah. This is World Cafe. We are here with Mdou Moctar. The new album is available now, a companion to 2024's Funeral for Justice, It's Tears of Injustice. Up next, a song called Modern Slaves. And the lyrics reflect the illusion of freedom. Can you tell me about why you wanted to write that song?
Honestly, in another way, I feel we are not free. We are still the slave, but just in different way.
Mm-hmm.
They just change the system. Before they bring us to forcing us to work, when I say that I'm talking about like the history, guys, and then now they take every the resource in Africa, and then we follow that because we want to eat.
Yeah.
And then we start losing a lot of young generation in the desert. We lose them. And then the funny thing, it's like they're gonna say, guys, you are free. It's every country is free, but it's not. It's not. We didn't have our own money. All the money is coming from France. And then that money, if you have it in France, doesn't mean nothing because France doesn't accept it. She is the one making the money, but she didn't accept it. How are you gonna make something but you didn't accept it?
Yeah.
I don't. How are we gonna understand that?
And you're free.
Yeah. And then you tell me I'm free. I'm not stuff like that. The weird thing they said all time. We're gonna help you. They are always there to help, but we never saw that help. Yeah, I don't know what they call help because a lot of people be killing. They have all this technology, but they never say nothing. Like a lot of, we have a lot of resources, but they never like help us to get that resource and pay them. All those stuff they call them help, but they are allowed to go in Africa, but no one from Africa has allowed like to be in Europe or United States if he didn't have visa. And then even if you are right, the visa is super weird to get. But then it's like when you're gonna go to Africa, it's like it's the same as like you're gonna go to your bathroom. No one can ask you, just go and pee. It's the same. Yeah, all those stuff, no any considerations. I don't think I feel like we are still the slave. They just change the style. We have to change that mentality. It's time to change all those stuff. We have to be nice to each other. We have to organize this life. It's just what I'm gonna say.
I really appreciate you saying that and speaking on it. Let's listen to Modern Slaves. This is Mdou Moctar here on World Cafe. Recorded live on World Cafe here in studio, it's Mdou Moctar. He has 2 new albums out, Funeral for Justice and the new acoustic version, Tears of Injustice, both available now. Mdou, Mikey, thank you both so much for coming in. Congrats on both of the records, and please come back and see us again soon.
Thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
We're back in a minute with more World Cafe.